As great as it was to see Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella return from their honeymoon, yes, yes, yes. The Monstrous Kane part was great and all. 3 tombstones, Stephanie acting like she had nothing to do with it, calling Kane a bastard. It reminded me too much of the WWE building up Kane as a monster only to feed him to John Cena. The same thing's going to happen now. They're building up the monster Kane to feed him to Daniel Bryan, to give Daniel Bryan an Extreme Rules win, to give him a filler feud for a later match. It's slightly disappointing, but for this Raw, I will say how much I enjoyed seeing the Monster Kane do what he does, and the way the WWE have written Daniel Bryan off TV till the go home show or the pay per view. Do you think that's a good thing? It was great that Bad News Barrett did not have Daniel Bryan's bad luck as he went into his second Intercontinental Tournament rematch and defeated Sheamus. A big win for Barrett, and I feel this push at this moment in time, with a great gimmick and winning matches, the WWE should keep this ball rolling because people are doubting Barrett's going to get to the main event scene again, but I feel with continuous booking, there's a chance it could happen. Los Matadores and El Torito defeated Jinder Mahal, Drew McIntyre, and Hornswoggle. And even though I still don't get the pairing of Hornswoggle and 3MB, I got a few laughs at this match, but I had more fun trying to come up with a new group name for 3MB. The two winners, in my opinion, were uh, 4MB and 3.5 Men. If you have any other better names, let me know in the comment section below, and let's get a few more laughs going. I think it's great that Batista's in a suit again. His thin jeans, sunglasses, and hat really weren't working for him. As for the Evolution and Shield segment on Raw, I thought it was nicely done. Each team were putting themselves over as the dominant team. The WWE gave Seth Rollins a great amount of time on mic, making him look good, building his possible push going forward after the Shield is a good spokesman, and they spoke about the Evolution weakness and how they have the advantage going into Extreme Rules. But when the Shield went out to attack Evolution, Evolution showed their newfound power, with them being the Authority Evolution. They have the backstage heels to back them up. So it's showing you how over the years Evolution have changed and how their dominance is their strong advantage going into this feud. One thing missing was Ric Flair. I felt that Ric Flair could have stepped out either before the Shield came down or as one of the members of the locker room, just to bring back the Evolution feeling. But with that to a side, this going into the go home show week and then the pay per view was nice. I liked it. So the face team Usos defeat the face team Rhodes Brothers. And even though it was face versus face, the match weren't okay, but nothing special either. The questions I have though is, so Ryback's all are seeming to be the possible number one contenders for the Usos championships. Not really a match I care about, but we still need to somehow keep different tag matches going, I guess. But yes, it eventually was going to happen, but we have the tease of the Rhodes Brothers breakup and possibly going into a feud, maybe. But fans wanted to have seen this at Mania because for the last few years it didn't happen. So they're going to bring it now for a possible later pay per view match. Slight questionable why it's happening now and why we're about to lose a tag team, possibly losing a tag team when we don't have many left. But it's still a feud fans want to see, so I look forward to seeing it. Just would have been better possibly at Mania. So we had two Divas matches on Raw. Match 1 was Emma defeating Layla. And WWE, just because you replaced Summer Rae with Layla, that does not help the repeated match feud between Fandango and Santino. Nuh-uh, finish it. But the WWE did surprise us by adding another member to this feud. And that was what was it? Oh yes, a pink cobra. It was funny to see, and I guess that's another selling merch for the WWE. Let's just see how popular it is compared to the Green Cobra. But if the WWE want to continue showing us this feud, then I don't know how we're going to feel about it because they're not going to be moving on anytime soon. But the second match, Paige defeats Exana. And it was also announced that Paige will be going one-on-one with Tamina at Extreme Rules. And as much as I'm liking all these diva submissions, I'd be more impressed if Paige can lock her submission on a diva or a women's wrestler like Karma. But with all these wins that Paige is getting, please don't do a whole AJ on us when she defeats every diva on the roster, leaving her with no competition. So to possibly help to add more matches to the Extreme Rules card, we have Jack Swagger costing Cesaro his Intercontinental Tournament match against Rob Van Dam. So Rob Van Dam's going to next week's Raw to face Bad News Barrett, and the winner of that will face Biggie Langston at Extreme Rules. But it also looks like they're saving the big swing on Zeb Coulter for hopefully Extreme Rules. I could deal with that as long as we see it. But with the backstage tease, it looks like Cesaro will possibly get a rematch against Rob Van Dam next week. I don't mind that because I'm guessing we're going to see Cesaro getting a win, a pinfall over RVD and have a proper finish. A part of me was hoping when the WWE released the Bocce Sin Cara, leaving us with the slightly better Sin Cara, he'd slowly build up a better career for himself. But no, it looks like he's going to be still used as a wrestler to be squashed or to help advance other wrestlers. Which he put on an okay match against Rusev, but Rusev obviously got the win. And also, next week we have Hugh Jackman returning. And from a little Twitter argument, it looks like he's going to continue what he did on his last appearance and be in a segment involving the show off Dolph Ziggler and a possible match between Ziggler and Sandow, and to promote his X-Men movie. But so it's not too bad, but the guest host, the promotion of stuff that's not related to the WWE, I guess the fans who are there getting to see celebrities is great, but it's still a wrestling business, so to see wrestling names would be better. And the main event I was looking forward to from when it was announced, the fans get to vote whose Cena faces. Is it Harper, Harper and Rowan, or the Wyatt family? So obviously we knew what was coming. It was just a matter of waiting. But then we later in the night we get a Bray Wyatt segment. Brilliant. I felt the way he spoke about whenever Cena and Bray Wyatt cross paths, he grabs more and more of the fans' attention. Yes, you can see a face Bray Wyatt breaking out really quickly in this character, but I don't think that's the point. I think the way Bray Wyatt comes across, the way he's moving in the WWE, the way he's grasping the fans, I think everything's going really well for Bray Wyatt right now, and I'm really enjoying watching Bray Wyatt do what he does. And even Cena this week, I'm glad he learnt from his lesson and he didn't throw any stupid jokes out. He just said that he doesn't care who he faces. He's just gonna go out there and prove he's John Cena. The match comes and there's one part of the match I just want to talk about. Bray Wyatt being all cocky. He dances with John Cena. I thought that was hilarious. I thought that was funny, and the match, it was going well. John Cena was getting what you'd expect from this match, beat down. But when he flipped up and jumped and almost picked up the win, I was like, oh, for frick's sake, WWE, learn your lesson. But luckily, it came to a DQ finish and the beatdown continued. So it's built up the match, it's built up the Wyatt family. Cena ended up getting put down, and it finished with Bray Wyatt singing, he's got the whole world in his hands. And the he, I'm guessing, with the clues being there, is Bray Wyatt. I felt this end segment was done brilliantly, and not just because John Cena got beat, but Bray Wyatt, he's becoming such a great character in WWE. My favourite right now. But people, please share your thoughts on Monday Night Raw in the comment section below. Until next time, please enjoy the rest of your week, and goodbye.